Welcome back to another episode of Don't Take Us Seriously podcast, where we talk all things sports. And today, kind of fun. I don't know if you consider it a fun topic, quite the topic of discussion. We're going to talk about these first round NBA playoff matchups. And before we get into the topic, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if you enjoy what we're talking about, or if you have some input. We're always here to listen. With that, let's get into it. The very first matchup, probably the best matchup currently, in my opinion, but a matchup that I think is going to go a lot differently than most people think is going to go. And that's the Warriors Kings. Brother, let me hear what you got to say.
Well, for starters, De'Aaron Fox is cooking them like it's a hot plate out there. I mean, it's bad out here. you look at what's going on. They're throwing what? They're trying to throw Poole at him. They're trying to throw Wiggins at him. They're trying to throw Gary Payton at him. It doesn't matter what you throw at De'Aaron Fox. He's going to put him in the blender. He's going to hit him with that lefty hizza, and he's fly by you. He's the fastest guy in the league, and he's showing it at will.
It's crazy, man, because you watch De'Aaron Fox. He in the kitchen cooking like Lil B, bro. Like in the wild part is they like Steph's like, I'm that man, and De'Aaron Fox is like, all right, dog, you had your time, bro. Relax, be cool.
I'm pretty good too, actually.
And he's like, I'm not gonna outshoot you from three. I'm just gonna outdo you overall, and I'm a runner. I'm a run around and find you on defense too. Now what?
And the crazy thing is, I don't know if Golden State can keep up with his speed. I ain't gonna lie to you, because the Dubs, they won last year, but the Dubs is looking like duds now, because there is no way they can keep up with this. The Kings are shooting lights out. Okay, I'll even give them last game. They didn't even shoot well. Their three best shooters played pedestrian on their standards, and they still lost. What you gonna do when they actually go back to the mean? It's gonna regress back to the mean, and even if they hit 50% of the shots that they miss, y'all gonna lose by 10 at least.
And not to mention, they go home next game with their best defender and they not best ball handler, but their distributor sidelined because he want to be out here A-Town stomping.
Yeah, he's gonna be kicking the bucket in game 3 because he's not gonna be out there.
Draymond has been known for wild and outlandish takes, crazy opinions, punching people, but putting his foot in another grown man's chest, that's a new one. That's a new one. And I know somebody's gonna say Sabonis grabbed his leg. I understand that. But damn, dog, he didn't have to cave his shit in.
Yeah. I mean, what? I mean, the way I looked at it, he wanted to strict Kirk Franklin on him. He's like, "What the people?" And then the people say, "Stomp." Yeah, Sabonis played a role, but I don't care what role he played in it. He doesn't deserve the WWE leg stomp. He doesn't deserve to literally kick a man while he's down.
It's like one of them anime scenes where you see a dude stomp and the ground just crumbles, bro. Yeah, he said full power.
Right. I mean, it's terrible because let's even go a little bigger picture, a little higher level. Draymond, you know the role that you play. You know how the league views you. There's no surprises here. So you've been playing the Dennis Rodman role. You've been playing, the bruiser role, but that's cerebral. That's trying to play mind games. So when somebody actually comes at you, the eyes are on you. It doesn't matter who did it first. It matters who gets caught second. That's how it always goes in sports at lower levels and high. So when you get caught, with your hand in the cookie jar, go ahead and go sit in timeout and lick your wounds and go ahead and get ready for game 4 because you ain't playing in game 3 because you was tripping.
Yeah, and it doesn't help the case overall that Sabonis has medical reasons that will prevent him from potentially playing in the next game. It just don't help Draymond's natural villain case in this scenario.
Right. And it's already easy enough to call him the villain. Because we already don't like you by default. We ever since you hit the king in the nuts, ever since you kicked Kyrie, you gave James Harden sweet chin music what years ago. You've been playing this, walking the line. This ain't Dewey Cox. You've been walking the line all crazy this whole time. Eventually, it's gonna swing the other way. You can't always be on the right side of playing edgy.
That's a fact. His whole career been a tightrope, and He finally spilled over. All right, now on to the next series. We got Lakers and Memphis. Now, I know that I personally have different feelings about this series than most people, but with that being said, let me hear your perspective, Don Juan.
Well, I can tell you right now, the Lakers after what they just did, I'm disappointed. I'm just gonna start out there. I'm gonna start off on trash because AD did absolutely underwhelming performance when you had a Grizzlies team with no jaw in game 2, and somehow you find a way to squander an opportunity and play pretty pedestrian on your standards, even for you, AD. And then but I will say you played balls out on defense at times in the first half. Like you played great at times, but you played really bad offensively. I get it. They were double teaming you, but you got to have a better mental IQ in this situation. Like just make the right play, and eventually they can't keep double teaming you if you make them pay. And Lakers, y'all did not make them play because the only people that showed up was Braun and Rui Hachimura. If that's the case, y'all not gonna win this series, and it's not gonna be close.
Hey man, shout out to the reigning defensive MVP in Jaren Jackson Jr. doing his thing.
Mr. DPOY over here.
Yeah. Hey, he did. He earned it, and he put on a spectacular show the other night. But, with that being said, if the Lakers can't beat this Memphis team without Ja, them boys ain't got no hope when he come back. Because at this point, we don't know how much gas Bron got left in the tank. And AD about as brittle as your mom's fine china. So, what? I'm not done with you.
Yeah.
And like I said, if y'all watched the previous episode, this Lakers supporting cast is inconsistent. And guess what they doing? Proving it. Can't beat the Memphis Grizzlies without their superstar.
Are you finished or are you done?
Not to mention the only superstar on their team.
So now are you finished or are you done? Do I need to?
You got it.
So I'm gonna tell you off rip that the Lakers still in 6. I'm still sticking with my prediction, and it's because of the keen comments that Mr. Dylan Brooks had to go ahead and say to the King himself. So you gonna say that you don't respect him because he's old? Oh, so now you ageist out here. Oh, okay. I see how it is, Dylan Brooks. You ain't got respect for your elders. And he says he don't got respect for his elders because until he gives them 40, I don't respect you. Guess what's going to happen this series? Bron going to give you 40, and he going to make you kiss the ring and respect the king. It's his throne. Now come take it. Now I said what I said.
Hey, it sound good, but all I'm going to say is he ain't did it yet, and he can't rely on them boys to back him up. Memphis without Ja it's like who can I even compare that team to?
You're being real disrespectful right now, though.
No, legit. So legit, who can we Memphis without Ja? What is a current team? They don't even look like a playoff team without Ja. Like realistically, in the grand scheme of things, Memphis no Ja, they don't make the playoffs.
Then why is Memphis without Ja actually a better record than Memphis with Ja?
You're talking about all season?
Yes, even last year, Memphis without Ja, they actually play well. I'm still not letting LA off the hook. The Lakers should have definitely taken advantage of this. But Memphis without Ja, they step up. They play well.
They play better. They play better general team basketball without Ja more than likely.
Yeah, they step up.
I haven't even watched. To be honest, I haven't watched a whole lot of this season this year. I'll be up front, but they probably played better overall team basketball without somebody dominating the ball. But
I'm just saying from a record perspective.
Also, though, in reality, 89, 94 points ain't gonna get it done every week.
Man, I agree.
It'll get it done against the Lakers, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
but if they make it into the next round, 94 points ain't gonna get it done.
I hear you. I'm not here to go at you for that. I'm here to go at you for, it's not even really going at you so much. I'm just here to talk shit really about the fact that Austin Reeves, please bring back Mr. Him from game 1, not him in game 2. I don't like this him. I like the other him. D'Angelo Russell, bruh. How many
I,
missed open shots you gonna have?
hey, I swear he's not even playing. I'm convinced. I didn't even get to watch game 2. I watched game 1. I'm convinced he's not even playing.
D'Lo was laying low because he wasn't trying to play in this game at all. It seemed like. I mean, he was being a vocal leader. They had him mic'd up, but I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that play on the floor to reflect those words of encouragement on the bench, or how you trying to lead this team? Because CP3's old ass was looking better than you last night. Damn.
Like I said, give me Memphis in 6.
And I'm gonna take the Lakers in 6, and I'm not backing down because Bron is still Bron, and the court gesture's not gonna get it done.
Sound good. But the next series we got probably a bit of a fan favorite, aside from Warriors Kings or Lakers Memphis, but KD versus Kawhi, Phoenix versus the Clips. Now this series could go either way.
Who you got?
Me personally, I got the Suns going home in 6 games. I don't think KD and Devin Booker can keep this shit up because Russ out there giving them boy fits. Now, granted, he had a Russ shot as bad as he's ever shot in his career in these past 2 games. It's been pretty abysmal. But the big plays that he's contributed on the opposite end of the floor and as an overall playmaker have been very significant and gives this Clippers team hella hope as long as they can consistently get solid production from their supporting cast. And Kawhi been out there playing like a man possessed.
Yeah. Yes. But you know what? I'm going to lean on the fact that Russ always going to regress back to the mean, which is the lowlights, which is Russell Westbrook, because Mr. Westbrook has been open every game, and it's by design, and he keeps trying to prove the haters wrong that he can shoot, and he went 2 of 10 from the 3-point line. Go ahead, let Russ cook. Let him keep cooking from outside the arc, because I'm pretty sure you're going to be cooking up a whole lot of trash.
Hey, his contribution still bigger than CP3's.
That's fine, but at this stage in the career, all CP3 has to do is put KD, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton in position. Because if Ayton keeps hitting these mid-range jumpers like he's been hitting in this series, they're gonna be all right. Because they're gonna have to live with that.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Again, didn't get to watch game 2 of this series either. But watching game 1, CP3 wasn't putting nobody in position for shit. They was just out there finding their spots themselves, playing ISO hoop. They was playing pickup, and that's why Kawhi was on that ass game 1, and that's why Russ was able to cause so much havoc defensively in game 1. Now, maybe CP3 was doing something, maybe hypothetically, in game 2, but from what I've seen and what I've been hearing, Russ's impact on the game has been 10 times more positive than what CP3 is. That man's a shell of himself.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm not going to blame this on the Sun supporting cast. I'm not going to blame this on CP3's production. I'm going to blame this on KD's hairline. Because Kevin Durant went and got a haircut before game 1, and it all went bad. Bring back the beady beads. Bring back the taco meat. Make taco meat your hairstyle again. Because when KD don't care about up here, he's caring all about right here. I need it all from Kevin Durant.
The Suns' lack of depth chart wise is probably what's going to send this series to hell for them, honestly, because if this series make it to 6, it ain't going to make it to 7. If LA up, it ain't going to make it to 7.
I'm just going to tell you this right now. I'm going to lean on the superstars, and I'm going to lean on KD is going to be able to outdo Kawhi in tough moments like he did last game, and even more. I'm not saying that he's better than Kawhi right now because Kawhi does more. But the way Devin Booker played last game, hey, he said, I've arrived. Did you forget? I did drop 70 at 20. I'm still it. Don't forget about me. Hey, Devin Booker's still here. And if you got to send a double to KD, that means you got to send at least a double to Devin Booker because you ain't going to guard him with one man. I'm gonna lean on that. I'm gonna lean on 2 that can get you 40 on any given night.
All I'm gonna say is we've seen Devin Booker play a similar tune before, and what they say, when the world needed him most, he disappeared.
Boy,
calling Aang, boy went into hibernation.
All I know is you over here trying to depend on a future Hall of Famer that's a current liability. Because I'm not believing in Russell Westbrook. I'm not doing that. I've seen him do this before.
Who's more of a liability, Russ or CP3?
I'm gonna go with Russ. Russ more of a liability. No, I'm gonna say that.
Crazy as hell. You crazy as hell.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
You doing that for the fans. You wild.
Hey, you can say what you want, but I'm going with CP3 and these Suns. And it's not even just because I'm going with them for the series. It ain't got nothing to do with that. CP3 is a better point guard than Russ is at this stage in his career. He just is. Because truth be told, Russ has never been that great of a guard to begin with. Not point guard. He's been a great playmaker, but point guard, I mean, come on now. He played shooting guard more than D Rose played shooting guard. And we all knew that he wasn't really a point guard all like that. See, you shake your head. It don't make it not true.
We're going to go to the next topic because we just going to have to agree to disagree on that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not a hometown favorite. Cavs versus Knicks. Now, we all chose the Cavs in this series beforehand. It's going the way it's supposed to go. The Knicks, they had some shit going in game one, and then they pulled up to game two and got showed what it really was.
Right.
It's that simple. It's that simple. Julius Randle can't keep getting off because the Cavs have the bigs to support it. Cavs guard play outplayed the Knicks. Brunson thought he was getting off, and then he wasn't all of a sudden. Donovan Mitchell played within the flow of the game, and Darius Garland went crazy. And the crazy part is, if Donovan Mitchell want to get busy, he got it to do it. So
all I know.
Go ahead.
All I know is if Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, if they keep playing like the Twin Towers and not like vacation homes, not like small, what would I compare them to? I would say if they don't play like trailer park trash, then they'll be fine. They don't play like trailer homes, play like vacation homes, play like the Twin Towers, play like you actually give a damn. I mean, come on. Y'all bigger and better than any big that's on New York. Dominate the paint, control it from in there, and y'all got it. Because y'all gonna eat up the rebounds, y'all gonna eat up the time of possession, y'all gonna do everything y'all need to do.
But Mobley be out there stepping on his own feet sometime like a baby giraffe. But in reality, he has the talent, and it shows at times, like it did in game two. So
I just know that Julius Randle be out there looking like he got a job after. He be looking like everybody hates Chris Dad out there because. I swear, Julius Randle is out here playing bully ball. He playing prison ball. He not even. I mean, he got a little bag to him, but like, come on now, Julius Randle's out here just banging, and then just shooting crazy stuff up, just crazy 1-on-1. Like I remember earlier in the year, people thought he was like, oh, is he better than Melo when he was at the Knicks? Like, come on now, y'all tripping. Y'all is acting crazy out here. Julius Randle is not that guy. He's solid. He's playing above his head, but come on now. This isn't a guy that you can just give the ball to and clear out. This isn't what it is. Jalen Brunson, he's good and all. Like, don't get me wrong. He should have been an all-star this year. He played great. He lifted this team up, but he ain't no Donovan Mitchell. I mean, come on now. And truth be told, if it comes down to tit for tat, Darius Garland can give him a run for his money when he really wants to. So at that point, you saying that if Darius Garland gonna trump Jalen Brunson sometimes, you think Julius Randle gonna go blow for blow with Donovan? Get out of here, bro. Kick rocks. I ain't got time for that.
That series gonna end in about five games. I think the Cavs gonna gentlemen's them boys.
I'm gonna still be respectful of 6.
That's cool. Now, obviously, we saved the best for last, as in probably the games that's gonna end in sweeps or maybe the opposing team get one off, right? So with that being said, yes, I know we still got like 3 series left, but okay, and
actually 4, but dang.
That's how highly I think of some of the teams left available, right? Sixers versus the Nets, right? The Nets just not good. They just not a good basketball team. Let's just chalk it up to that. They got blessed that they made it into the playoffs. That series, they should cut that shit in 3, honestly, because it's pretty embarrassing to watch. Like the Sixers were up at 40 points at one point, bro. Like that shit's not cool, bro. We know who's in control. Them boys they literally out there getting bullied, bro. We literally watched Embiid literally be a shell of himself for 3 quarters. Then in the 4th quarter, he was like, I think I want 30, bro. Don't worry about me. Like Tyrese Maxey out there taking what he wants. And let's not forget, bro, James Harden is not even playing peak James Harden basketball yet.
Right. He had 7 threes in the first game, and he just took a night off. In game 2, he said, "Go ahead, Maxie, you got it."
Like he was out there chilling, bro. Like dog, I'm going to kick it as soon as this game over, bro. Do you like? Yeah, we. Is there anything else you would like to say about this series? Because I think that's. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to say that Mikal Bridges is a very good player, but I would compare Mikal Bridges to like Hercule in Dragon Ball Z. He real good against humans, but you put him up against some real talent, that boy don't stand a chance. He gonna get cooked. And Joel Embiid out there looking like Goku. Better yet, One Punch Man. He can't take nothing. It's all bad. It's bad. It's just a terrible situation for Mikal Bridges because he out here trying hard. He's out here. He's trying to fill some big shoes. He's trying to be KD out here. And
he ain't got no help, bro. Leave that man alone, bro.
I'm just saying, Mikal Bridges is a very good player. I don't think he's a superstar, but he's a very solid individual.
At least give him Great Sandman, bro. He ain't Hercule, dog. That's foul, bro. He ain't Hercule, bro. Come on, man.
I didn't give him Krillin.
Krillin over Hercule, man.
But the disrespect though that Krillin receives. It's pretty hot. I'm just saying it's pretty bad that Mikal Bridges has to deal with all of this slander. We got Cam Johnson over on this team. He ain't doing enough. We got some pieces here. Well, we got the Asian shooter. I forget his name. I'm not gonna disrespect the man, but I'm not gonna be crazy here. But it's just this team isn't that good. They overplayed what they were supposed to be, and they're a good story. But you're gonna get swept. It's not up for debate. It's not gonna.
Let's go ahead and bring the brooms out.
Yeah. Bring them out.
Yeah, for the next series, that probably should have been a sweep, but they got blessed because Giannis out here with the lower back contusion. But to be fair, it looked like they going home in 5-2 because the way they played the other night, boy. Yeah, talk about being up by 40 without their best player on the floor. God damn.
They had Brooke Lopez out there looking like Wilt Chamberlain.
Bro, Chris Middleton was out there looking like prime Ray Allen on them boys, bro. Like, what's good? You ain't got nothing for me.
Nah, he wasn't even looking like Ray Allen. He wouldn't even look like Ray Allen. He was looking like Jesus Shuttleworth out there. Giving him buckets.
What, bro? Calm. Like, this don't even show up for work half the time, bro. Yo, letting him go crazy. That's me.
I'm just gonna say though, because I'm not a Cavs fan, but it's a hometown favorite, so I want them to succeed. Heat, come on, get it together, because we know if y'all can beat the Bucks, that's gonna make it straight for the Cavs to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, because y'all definitely gonna get beaten 5 against the Cavs. So I'm gonna need y'all to figure it out, even without Tyler Hero. Maybe you can bring out the shell of what is Duncan Robinson, that overpaid shooter that they should have left him. They should have not picked him up. They should have never paid him man money, because to be a man that is as paid as he is, I don't even think he averages 10 points. I ain't gonna lie to you. And he looks like the guy that's picked last in whenever it's pickup game. So,
it is crazy because this is supposed to be primo time for Miami to be taking this series over with Giannis, going through the situation he's going through. They could the way Miami playing right now, Milwaukee could probably beat them without Chris Middleton, bro. Like, this shit is wild, dude.
They might be able to bring Brandon Jennings back out and be able to beat this team.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. If Miami play this way in Game 3, they're gonna have a long ride home. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all.
You know what the problem is? Because Miami got old quick. I mean, they play at a slower pace than Anthony Bennett's IQ. Like it's bad. It's real bad out here. I don't understand how Miami can go from, what was it, 2 years ago they made it to the championship to now there's a lot of change that's happened.
They play slower after Big Baby Davis after the second knee injury, bro. This shit's, bro.
But I'll tell you what though, I'm not gonna slander Jimmy Butler. He's not what he was in the bubble, but he's still out here hooping. In that game one, he was going to work. Kyle Lowry and his bulky hamstring. That boy like to eat. I'm gonna tell you right now. That boy be looking like Gerard Butler after.
Kyle Lowry looked like fucking like the way James Harden looked at the end of it, like right before he got to the Nets, bro. When
he looked like Jimmy lemon pepper wets, lemon pepper wet wing.
Like him and Rick Ross was going to the club every night getting the same order, bro. She was sick, bro. But that's enough. That's enough about them boys. Another series that should probably end before it gets to 4. The Celtics and the Hawks. Listen, I don't even know why they televising this shit.
Hey, you did,
bro. This one, you know the memes. You remember them Jujutsu Kaisen memes, bro? With the fight back. That's what's happening right here, bro. That's what's going on right now, bro. Because I love Trae Young as a talent, bro. He ain't enough. And to be honest, bro, them boys traded for DeJounte Murray, and he definitely ain't got what it takes to. This shit's over for, man.
It's bad. It's terrible. Yeah. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum is treating the midgets, what you call DeJounte Murray and Trae Young, like cone drills. It's all bad. They bring it out. They go ahead, get this switch real quick. Let me go ahead and get Capella out here. Let me go ahead and bink, step back. And there's nothing they can do. What's that boy's name? I'm forgetting the dude with the hairline back here. Light skinned dude. They was giving this man MVP chance. He like the 6th man. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't mean to disrespect, man, but I'm forgetting his name at the moment. But
Boston really just playing with these boys, bro. Like, they not even taking this. They really not taking this series serious, and they still gonna sweep these dudes.
Yes,
they're going to kill them. Like I said, as much as I love Trae as a young talent, that Luka and Trae is that shit's aging worse than Udonis Haslam's knees, bro. Like. That shit got bad quick.
Yes,
quick.
It is real bad. And as small as Trae is, he somehow has been coming up even smaller than his stature in these playoff performances. Because the last handful, Buddy ain't really. I don't think he didn't hit 40% from 3 in about 5-6 playoff games. I'm not saying that that's the standard, but you think eventually, if you know for hitting all these deep threes like Steph, they thought he was going to be the next Steph. Well,
he also don't got nobody for it. Let's not forget that he ain't nobody out there making his life easier. They traded for somebody that was supposed to, and he ain't even doing that. It's sad days ahead for the Hawks. I don't know how they made it to the playoffs. They show as fuck ain't making it out the first round, and we don't even know what their future is. So next,
the Falcons gonna be better than the Hawks next year. Yeah, let that sink in.
That's wild. I just want emphasis on that. On to the next series. That is, bro. The Timberwolves shouldn't have made the playoffs. I'll start there. And this is just the Celtics and the Hawks of the West Conference. Like this shit don't need to be on TV. Every time you think Minnesota gonna do something, Denver's like, relax. And you know what's really nice to see? Jamal Murray is finally shaping back up to be himself.
Cooking.
Like he's putting in hella work right now. And this is perfect timing for him to be catching back fire, building his confidence back up, getting back in playoff stature. You know, we all remember, what was it, 2 years ago, the Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray head-to-head matchup where they were both going for 40, 50 a game, going crazy, had the stands and shit was selling out. This is the perfect warm-up for him. He's out there abusing the fuck out of the Timberwolves like an abusive stepdad. This shit's rough, bro. You remember that Boondocks episode when Riley got his chain snatched?
Yeah.
That's what's going on right now, bro. That's how the Nuggets is treating the Timberwolves, bro.
Man, the Timberwolves are outmanned, outgunned, and they ain't got a pot to piss in. It's terrible, and I'm gonna give them some credit because they look so good in the third quarter of game 2. They came back. They was down huge. And of course, they still end up peeing down their leg. I mean, they ain't got no pot to piss in them. I still got this leg. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna pee on.
You know what the worst part about this series is, bro? Cat playing crazy, bro. Cat in the playoffs and Cat in the regular season are two entire like AD soft year round, right?
Can we not?
Cat soft in the regular season, but postseason Cat be playing like to the level that he was supposed to be playing all year. Like he playing like he was supposed to be the same equivalent talent as Joel Embiid when he came into the league. That's the way he plays in the postseason. But it don't amount to shit because they still going home in 4. So
and one of the reasons they going home in 4 is because they got the 7'3" Frenchman that can't do nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong, he had a pretty decent last game. You know, he did good for his standards, but if you saw that technical, I know you ain't see it, which is too bad because that man picked up his 5th foul and he took off running like fuck. I'm like, oh, this dude is he real soft up here. Okay, all right.
We talking about the same dude that can't create his own offense, is 7'3" and barely gets a game. Great defensive player though. Yeah, like
I know that.
Work, no back to the basket game, nothing. Like if you don't catch the ball out the air facing the basket, his best bet is kicking it off. That's the only way he's helpful. Like dude is, I don't even. All right, I'm done with dude, bro. But then you got Anthony Edwards. That motherfucker's the most inconsistent young star. What was it 3 for 17 in his first playoff appearance this year?
No, that was against the Lakers in the play-in.
Yeah, not bubble play-in. I'm sorry, wrong terminology. But dog, and he had a good game. Game 1, he had a good good game. We'll call it a good game. But bro, you got to bring they need you, and it's
like this is what they got you for. Like don't get me wrong either. He played pretty well in game 2. Like on his standards and everything. Now that he's young and everything and figuring out, he played pretty well. But still, it's just like you're going up against a 2-time MVP, like back-to-back MVP. So you better figure it out because. Don't let that slew-footed big European man fool you because he might be two steps slow, but he already thinking 3 steps ahead, and you still trying to keep up with him.
I just know they got the bat signal out in Minnesota, bro. they trying to find their boys. They're like, hey, where'd you go? Because this shit's rough, bro. Save me, help.
There ain't no saving because the only thing that Minnesota might as well get ready for, they might as well get ready for Cabo, get ready for the Banana Boat, get ready for wherever you trying to go and spend your vacation because it's looking like big sweep, big broom. I'm pretty sure they just threw their best punch and good old Denver just gave them the good old dip and just
bro. The best punch was when Buddy punched Kyle Anderson, wasn't it? That was the best punch they had.
We don't gotta do this. Not on this good.
Yeah, man, but you know, if you like what we got to say, or if you find the topic interesting or could think of something that you'd like us to talk about aside from our normal banter bullshit, leave it in the comments. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and come kick it with us again next week on Don't Take Us Seriously. It's been nice having y'all, folks. Peace.
Peace.